My name is Olivia Parker, and everything I had was perfect. At least, that's what I thought. I had the house, the husband, the beautiful life. My husband, Ethan, was everything I dreamed of. Charming, successful, a man who made everyone feel like they mattered, at least everyone but me. I worked hard to build my own career, but it never felt like enough. I was a stay-at-home mom to our 2 kids, but I had dreams too. Ethan always supported me, right? Or so I thought. It started small. Late nights at the office, extra business trips. And then, one evening, I caught him looking at his phone. I walked into the living room and saw him quickly close an app. His eyes darted to me. "Just checking emails," he said, smiling. "You know how work is." But I felt something shift. It was a month later when everything unraveled. I walked into the kitchen to find Ethan's phone on the counter. His text message notification blinked. Curiosity got the best of me. I picked up the phone, unlocked it, and there they were. Texts from a number I didn't recognize. "I miss you. Can't wait to see you again. I've been thinking about you all day." I froze. I knew deep down what was happening. I didn't want to believe it, but the evidence was staring me in the face. I put the phone down, my hands trembling. Ethan came into the room just then. "Olivia, what's wrong?" he asked, his voice too calm, like he already knew. I took a deep breath, trying to steady my emotions. "Who is she, Ethan?" His face paled. "What are you talking about?" "The woman you're texting. The one you've been seeing." Ethan's eyes widened. "Olivia, please. It's not what you think. Don't lie to me, Ethan," I interrupted. "You've been having an affair, haven't you?" He stood there in stunned silence. "Yes," he finally admitted, his voice low. "I've been seeing someone else. I'm sorry." The words cut deeper than anything I'd ever felt. I wanted to scream, to throw everything in my house at him. But instead, I stood there, numb. I couldn't breathe. "You've always told me how much you love me, how we're a team," I said, my voice shaky. "How could you do this to me?" "I made a mistake," Ethan said, stepping toward me. "I don't want to lose you. I'm so sorry. I'll do anything." But it was too late. "You already lost me," I whispered. "You lost my trust. You lost everything." I turned away from him, walking out of the room. He tried to follow, but I shut the door behind me. And that was the moment I realized I had to do something for myself. After Ethan left for one of his business trips, I decided to take control. I enrolled in an online business course I had always wanted to take, but never had the time for. I spent late nights studying, working on building my own online business, something I could call my own. My passion for fashion and design had always been there, but I pushed it aside to support Ethan's dreams. Not anymore. I dedicated every spare moment to it. The more I learned, the more confident I became. A few months later, I launched my own online boutique. At first, it was slow. I'd get a few orders here and there, but I kept pushing, creating designs, advertising, connecting with customers. I made sure to pour my heart into everything I did. But then, something changed. The orders started rolling in. My brand took off, faster than I could have imagined. I started earning more than I ever had as a stay-at-home mom. And it felt good, so good, to finally be doing something for myself. 6 months later, I was sitting in my office, surrounded by packages to ship. I couldn't believe how far I'd come. Then I saw an email notification. "We're proud to announce that Olivia Parker's boutique has been named one of the fastest-growing online stores of the year." I read the email over and over. It was happening. I was succeeding. And then, my phone rang. It was Ethan. I stared at the screen for a moment before answering. "Olivia." His voice cracked. "I'm so sorry. I've made a huge mistake. Please, can we talk?" "Why?" I said coldly. "What's left to talk about, Ethan? I've lost everything. My job. I've lost you." "Good," I said, my voice stronger than it had ever been. "You don't deserve me, Ethan. But what you need to know is that I didn't need you to succeed. I built this on my own." There was silence on the other end of the line. "I'm sorry," he whispered, but I was already done. I didn't need his apology. I didn't need anything from him, because I had found myself again. A year later, I was sitting at a dinner table with my kids, laughing. I had my own thriving business now. I didn't need anyone to define my worth. Ethan never came back into my life. And I was okay with that, because I had learned the most important lesson. I am enough. I didn't need anyone's approval to be successful. And I didn't need to stay in a relationship where I wasn't respected. I had my children. I had my business. And I had my happiness. You see, success doesn't come from anyone else's validation. It comes from your own belief in yourself. When someone betrays you, it's their loss, not yours. You are enough, just as you are. And when you find your strength, you'll discover a power no one can take away.